Small forward, Gary Harris. At center, at point guard, Kevin Porter Jr. At the other guard position, Ryan Rollins. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. Introducing the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Starting at power forward, at 6'6", number 00, Royce O'Neal. The man in the middle, at 7'0", number 15, Mark Williams. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Jalen Green. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 3, Dylan Brooks.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And for the Suns, we've got Green. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Booker. Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
one misses for Antetokounmpo. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Booker finds Green. Brooks against Harris. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Kevin Porter.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns. Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is
Top-level scores. Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Pass to Rollins. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Booker with it. Good D by Harris. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. Harris misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
O'Neal passes to Brooks. Williams in the post. Defended by Portis. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brooks.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. O'Neal pulls it in.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Booker. Can't hit from the elbow.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the middle. Here's Portis. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Booker. And here's O'Neal. Now here's Green. 3-pointer. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Porter, the pass to Portis. Here's Porter. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. To in the cold spell. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Porter against Booker. Pass to Williams. And here's Brooks. Over Harris. Converts on the jumper. An easy 2.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
scoreboard. Here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo. And, of course, Mark Williams.
And you got to love watching them go to work on the boards. These two just put on their hard hats and go after any rebound they can get.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Harris. Antetokounmpo, right side. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Jordan Ott. Allie, what'd you learn?
And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Portis. Last game for him, he picked up 13. To the paint. Some solid defense from Williams.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Oh, a special move before that shot. Booker's got 5 now.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Here's Porter. Booker defending. With his first shot attempt. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Williams' shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 8. Harris passes to Rollins. Harris with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. They need this. And he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Outside Booker. Back to Green. To Booker. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Keep it going. You're off beat. Let's see those hands move.
He's checked in for Milwaukee.
In for the Bucks, number 24, Cameron Thomas.
The Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Porter looks it over. Thomas outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Suns lead by 9. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Green. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Gillespie's checked in for Booker. Outside Porter. Pass to Portis. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brooks with it. Now Porter defending. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And the Bucks making a change here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Trent in for Rollins. And Brooks drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Kuzma outside. No good on the 3. The Suns lead by 11. Here's Gillespie. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Brooks. Rebounded by Green.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And that one good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Gillespie. Still no points. Allen outside. Driving in. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Thomas. 15 in his last outing. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Green with the ball. And the 3 off target.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Here's Brooks, following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Gillespie. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Dylan Brooks, that was good. Brooks has got 7 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Trent up top. Green covering. Now here's Thomas. Plenty of space. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Assisted by Gary Trent Jr.
Here's Gillespie. Thomas defends. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Here's Gillespie. Thomas defends. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Inside. Turner, no good. Phoenix leading by 8. To the inside. Fader on the way. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Kuzma with the ball. Picked up by Allen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix making. Goodwin comes in for Green. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. Harris has checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Kuzma. Yet to see a basket. Turner passes to Thomas. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Now here's Kuzma. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Devin Booker. And it's Iguodaro in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Thomas. Kuzma down low, defended by Dunn. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands. What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now here's Allen. Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. The Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Harris. Kuzma with the ball. Fades and shoots. Iguodaro grabs a miss.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Down low. It's stolen by Trent. Kuzma with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. Trent's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
Here's Booker. What balance from Booker.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Now Trent. Ooh, poked away. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Dunn. Can't get it to fall. Bucks trail by 5. Thomas passes to Turner. Back to Thomas. Up and over Dunn. Thomas misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Goodwin passes to Booker. Here's Allen. Over Harris. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Sun Life Squad. Attention fans, now the noise for my squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Loudest section in the arena gets free t-shirts.
Checked in. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at Phoenix, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
I think for the Suns, they've really been floundering so far. I mean, I think everyone is really surprised at what a struggle it's been.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Now here's Turner. No points yet. Thomas outside. Takes the three. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dunn. And here is Kuzma, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Outside, Green. Here's Thomas. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
When Cam Thomas gets going, folks, he can get as hot as anyone in this league.
Booker against Thomas. Left side, Booker. He can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. Green, the pass to Harris. Pass to Thomas. It's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Dunn. The Bucks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Harris. He's scoreless. Here's Thomas. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Thomas Thomas against Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Woo-hoo! That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Harris outside. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now here's Turner. Kuzma outside. Back to Turner. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Kyle Kuzma under control and making plays for his teammates.
Here's Goodwin, pounded by Harris. Goodwin passes to Booker. Oh, Booker shrugging off the contact.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Kuzma outside. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Here's Goodwin, pounded by Harris. For 3, Booker. The shot off that time. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Green. And here's Harris. Here's Kuzma. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Kuzma's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, being shot ready on the catch. Kyle Kuzma making it look easy.
Here's Iguodala. Allen outside to the middle. Goodwin passes to Allen. Fires from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. The Bucks trail by 3. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 40-point game against Cleveland. Harris against Allen. Shot from the low post is good. Allen's got 9.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Bucks trail by 5. Kuzma with the ball. 7 points in the game. Thomas outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. Rollins, he's checked in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Thomas. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Who's ready for t-shirt time? Get on your feet and get loud, fans. T-shirt time. T-shirts could be coming your way. The loudest fans get shirts. The loudest section gets T-shirts, so get loud.
Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. Giannis Antetokounmpo on top.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Pass to Gillespie. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Porter. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Now here's Portis. No points so far. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Brooks. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks's game.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
That's good from Porter.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Porter hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Green. On the wing, Brooks. From the baseline. Drained it for 2 points. Brooks has got 11 points.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Here's Rollins. Green covering. Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Porter. And Williams punches it home.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Outside, Green. Ooh, Green wanted those two.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Antetokounmpo outside. Portis the screen. And the jam.
Wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Outside, Green. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
And it's Brooks missing.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
2-second difference. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Free throw line jumper. Offensive board. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Phoenix Suns.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak. It just needed a capper. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You know, for the Suns, they've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Bucks trail by 8. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Kevin Porter. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Booker against Porter. Now Booker. Oh, my. Booker just throwing it down.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Portis, the pass to Porter. Now out of Kumpo. Brooks with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against O'Neal. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Porter with the steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. The Bucks second.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Phoenix leading by 8. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brooks finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Harris outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Offline with a 3. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Brooks the pass to Booker. Portis against Williams. Williams a screen on Harris. 6 to shoot. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Harris from the stripe. And it's Brooks missing.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Antetokounmpo inside. Brooks defending. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Off the inbound. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. And Brooks drops them both. And here's Milwaukee now. Down by 12. Porter a screen. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Porter's got 5 now.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Lets it go from 14. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Alan. Thanks. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Back to Booker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's on Kevin Porter. He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
Yeah, just consistently, night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Bucks trail by 11. Outside Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Outside Porter. Portis with a screen on Booker. Porter from outside. Rebounded by Green.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And Booker the bucket on the assist from Green. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by O'Neal. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against O'Neal. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outside Booker. Pass to Brooks. The offensive rebound. Williams finds Green. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 11-point game. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Green. Outside Booker. Outside Green. Takes a 3. Rebound Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Timeout called. The Suns.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
For the Suns. Time for the 2K leaderboard, showing numbers from the second half of the season. Teams that love to run. Milwaukee second.
Here's a team that is not being slowed down by the long NBA season. They've been looking to push the ball every chance they can get.
Here's Allen. He's got 9. Green against Thomas. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Porter the pass to Portis. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
A screen on Booker. Porter with it. Guarded now by Williams. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Dillon Brooks.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
That's good from Porter. good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Booker. 26 points for him. Outside, Green. Over Thomas. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Porter against Booker. Drops in the layup for two. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Thomas. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Thomas has got 17 points.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Off with the layup. Phoenix leading by 9. Allen inside. Defended by Kuzma. Brooks outside. Williams a screen on Porter. For three, Booker. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And here's Turner. Thomas outside. Hay hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Allen outside from deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Kuzma. Allen defending. It's Kuzma with the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Green. He takes it in. And, yep, it's good. He's got 13.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce and a great, great finisher.
Porter finds Portis. Inside. Oh, deflected. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Thomas outside from deep. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
3-point field goal.
Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight. Timeout call for the Suns. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Get down. Next dancer. Let's go.
Green's checked in for Portis, and it's Trent in for Porter Jr. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gillespie. Knocks down the long J. And the Suns lead by 14.
And just not want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
5 on the clock. Thomas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thomas has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Trent. Kuzma outside. Launches it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, up by 12. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing a need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. Doc sees an opportunity right now for them to put their stamp on this game.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. They've got Grayson Allen, and it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Turner with it. Here's Thomas. Misses the layup. The Suns lead by 14. Booker surveying the D. Nice shot from the wing. Booker's got 33.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And Thomas gets it to go on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Booker against Thomas. The 3. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
The Bucks trail by 17. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Thomas outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Dunn outside. Pass to Iguodaro. Allen with it. Over Kuzma. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 17. Elbow shot on the way. The basket counts. Thomas has got 28.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
To the middle. Pass to Trent. Here's the break. No good with a layup.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
The Bucks trail by 15. Outside, Green. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Here's Booker. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Unloads from 13. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Booker's got 38 points.
The quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Turner finds Thomas. Pure from three-point range.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Gillespie. Thomas defends. Pass to Brooks. Thomas with a steal. They've got numbers. Kuzma for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
The Suns lead by 11. Here's Gillespie. Kuzma against Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. Rollins, he's checked in for Green. And it's Porter Jr. in for Thomas. And Brooks drops them both. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multi-dimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Now here's Booker. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Outside Porter. 4-3. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Porter. And here's Brooks. Over Portis. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
Trent outside. From outside the arc. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got his 6th rebound on the night. Allen, pass to Booker. Releases. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here is Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Grayson Allen.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And he drops the first.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Harris is checked in for Trent. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Booker. Williams up top. Pass to Brooks. Williams a screen on Harris. Brooks rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. 11-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. There's the 3. On target from range. Booker's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Harris outside. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Brooks against Harris. Back to Booker. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. Milwaukee on D, trailing by 10. Brooks the pass to Williams. Portis with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Green. Portis the screen. Knocks it loose. Brooks with it. Pass to Booker. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what I like about Devin Booker in the two-man game. This guy doesn't force anything. He always makes the right basketball play.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Booker against Porter. Portis with a screen on Booker. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Outside O'Neal. Brooks outside. Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Up and over Brooks. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Williams a screen on Harris to the inside. Here's Rollins. Now here's Harris. Brooks defending. Harris passes to Rollins. Antetokounmpo with it. He's covered by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rollins. Fires the 3. Green with the defensive effort. The Suns lead by 9. O'Neal passes to Booker. Here's Williams. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
And your top high squad. Get out, fans, on the court. Your high squad. Here comes the t-shirts, everyone. Who wants one?
1:51 left in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Booker against Porter. Elbow shot. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 43 points.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Good on the shot.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Green, the pass to O'Neal. And here's Booker. He's guarded by Porter. Harris against Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 45 points.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Now here's Booker. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Green. Now here's O'Neal. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 13.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Devin Booker.
The big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11,
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Malik Monk.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guards are Pritchard and White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Vucevic in its center. And for Sacramento, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Russell Westbrook out there with Levine, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Levine. Sabonis finds Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Pass to Levine. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And Levine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
Brown against Westbrook. A nice shot by Brown.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Sabonis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
First one falls for. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
He doesn't get the second one.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
The assist, DeMar DeRozan.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. Pritchard passes to White. To the inside. Pritchard gets the bucket.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Outside, Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Pritchard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Vucevic is screen on Westbrook to the paint. And Vucevic throws it down.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. Screen by Sabonis. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Vucevic. Boston trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And there it is for him. Sabonis has got 5.
This is how poised Sabonis is. Excellent at fighting off contact on the way up.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Here's White. Outside Tatum. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. DeRozan surveying the D. Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marching our way, Brent, toward the end of the season. What are members of the front offices doing right now?
Well, rosters are set, Kevin. I mean, this is what you got. You're not going to add anybody else. There's no added shooting. You're not going to get the tough rebounder guy. You've got to dig in and understand and define the roles for what these guys can do for your team moving forward. You could be leaning on your starters more and playing them heavy minutes because you're seizing the opportunity to get into a position to play playoff basketball.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And so Tatum nails them both. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Sabonis really just is a big guy. He's a tough assignment, and he's going to play physical.
The Kings have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
Sabonis is a guy you have to watch closely in terms of how relentless he is. Trying to get in there, mix it up, play physical. He just never stops fighting.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cade is checked in. And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
Now here's Tatum, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Tatum against Murray. It's deflected. Here's Pritchard. It's White on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the King. Here's Levine. White with the defensive effort. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Tatum up and in on the layup. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Westbrook up top. Nothing on the board. Pass to DeRozan. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Cada, the pass to Tatum. Brown against DeRozan. Back to Tatum. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 9. The Kings trail by 3. Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Brown. Inside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Westbrook. That's tipped. And here they come. Here's Tatum. And he lays that one in. 11 points in the game.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Now here's Murray. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan to the middle. It's deflected. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. That one goes. Count it. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Here's DeRozan. And just miss after miss right now. Celtics leading by 7. Here's White. That shot no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
Great preparation by Levine. Getting to his spot and set to let it fly.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Dance cam time. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves. Let's go. Get down. Next. You're up on the big screen. Let's go.
Some changes here for the Kings. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Cato. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
DeRozan. That shot off. White with the defensive effort. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here's Hunter after Jaylen Brown's miss. Sabonis' screen on Brown. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by the Celtics.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
White, good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Pass to Hunter. Monk outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. And Slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
Outside, White. Here's Pritchard. Monk defending. Here's Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. White, a screen on Monk. Here's Pritchard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Monk. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
On the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brown against Levine. And it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what acting hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Celtics making a change here. Ball's checked in. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Well, in the second half of the season, we've seen some fantastic performances from this group. The highest scoring shooting guard since the All-Star break. The 4th spot held by Zach LaVine.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
Sweet little floater. Levine's got 8 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Brown inside, guarded by Levine. Brown's shot is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Kings trail by. All yours, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
And he's a smart one, too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Sacramento making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. So he gets them both. Sacramento with the ball. They trail by 7. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Levine. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum on the wing. Got a hand on it.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. Like how engaged he was there.
And the jam by Levine.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tatum. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one goes in.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Levine against Gordon. And here's Levine. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Kings have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
At the line for your Kings, Zach Levine taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Levine nails both of them. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Boston leading by 5. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jason Tatum. And it's Wall in at the point. Tatum. Hunter grabs the miss. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Monk. Out left to the wing. Here's Achua. Second chance shot. The shot's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And for the Celtics, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Back to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Can't hit that one. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Monk. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now here's Tatum. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And Greg, you think about what they call floating. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And that one falls for Tatum. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Achua. That one misses. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
It's good. This game is all even. He's got 6.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better at.
Tatum with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Wall. It's not going to go for him. Hunter with some nice defense. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Monk kicks to Westbrook. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Pass to Hauser. No good there. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Wall looking it over. Here's Hauser, guarded by Levine. Pass to Walsh, down low. 4 on the clock. Hayden's shot is off. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here's Levine. Last game with 30 points. Hunter finds Westbrook. Levine for 3. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 15.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Your 916 crew, everyone.
DeMar DeRozan has checked in for the Kings. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Kings in third.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. Pass to Pritchard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To end the drought. Rebound by the Kings. Hunter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Celtics trail by 5. Now Tatum. He's got 12. Six on the shot clock to halt the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Tatum's got 14 points.
Well, Tatum has so many tricks and so many ways he can try and beat.
Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Wall against Levine. Fires away from way outside. Wall's shot is off. Kings leading now by 5. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Tatum against DeRozan. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Levine kicks to Hunter. Fires from deep. Levine can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum against Hunter. Pass to Hauser. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Now here's Westbrook. Still yet to score.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. He's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Zach LaVine. The Celtics making a switch here. White dishes to Vucevic. Brown the pass to White. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 19 points.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Pass to DeRozan. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Tatum. He's got 19. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Hunter. Brown, good.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
So here's Westbrook. His last outing with 20 points. Hunter kicks to Westbrook. Screen by Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 11 points for Sabonis.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hunter against Brown. Outside Tatum. No good. That would have tied it. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 3-point lead. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together. Here's Brown. After the basket by Sabonis. A nice shot by Brown.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. Making a change here. Achua's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in.
Cheer for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Monk against White. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you allow Monk to get good looks, especially from distance, he's going to make you pay.
Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but this guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of a game with scoring it reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a six-man.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Kings pick up 2. White the pass to Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic a screen on Westbrook. Here's Pritchard. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Athletic jam by Achua going upstairs to throw down the lob.
Pass to Brown. 1:43 left in the first half. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Monk kicks to Westbrook. Sabonis sets the pick for Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Westbrook with the bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Here's Brown. 13 points in the game. Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. Now White. Latrey. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Westbrook. A floater. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Celtics trail by 9. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Brown deciding where to go with it. And he uses the glass on the lane. Brown's got 15.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Brown against DeRozan. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Sam Hauser. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings. Precious Achua. 1 shot.
That one misses for Achua. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Sacramento ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
We got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
We've talked about it in the past. Going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely know asking you to comp tickets. Oh, I hate the road.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Boston Celtics.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Celtics trail by 9. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Right side Sabonis. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Screen by Sabonis. And it's DeRozan missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that and cost you another play.
Now here's Tatum following the miss by DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Jaylen Brown. Averaging 23 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Tatum. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Levine against White. Sabonis is screen on White. Back to Sabonis. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Sweet move. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Assisted. How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Levine against White. Outside Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Well, you give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
For Sacramento, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when Westbrook comes into a game, he really provides a jolt of energy. He's really embraced that role, and it's infectious for the rest of the team.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Brown, good.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The timeout called by the Kings.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here comes the fun game. Your Sacramento Kings Warriors. Make some noise.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right side, Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound by the Celtics.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Westbrook passes to DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside, White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Pass to Brown from outside the arc. Rebound by Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 1-point game. Westbrook passes to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Size, athleticism, and an airtight handle make DeRozan a problem.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency in a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different. And it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
And taken away by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. White dishes to Tatum. Through contact, Tatum.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Back to Westbrook. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, teeth of the defense that time.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. And it's all evened up. Vucevic has got 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Sabonis' screen on White. Levine for three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
Number 30, Sam Hauser.
Sabonis kicks to Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Levine finds Westbrook. Here he goes. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Over Levine. Tatum no good. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm to the inside. Full team Sabonis. Outside Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 18 points for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Hauser. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Back to Westbrook. Pulls it from the elbow. And the shot falls short this time. The Celtics have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Sacramento's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Murray, good.
I like seeing Murray be assertive in close, using that 6', 8" frame to his advantage.
Here's Pritchard after the Kings pick up 2. Tatum with the screen on Westbrook. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside DeRozan. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook against Tatum. Floats one up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. Really been a key contributor over the past month. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And the first one drops. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Boston also with the sub. Cade is checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Sabonis kicks to Murray. Monk outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. A 3-ball. The rebound by Cada. Boston's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. For the lead, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Pritchard's got his 2nd basket of the night. Now, here's Monk. He's got 5. Outside DeRozan. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Tatum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And DeRozan has mastered the art of the pump fake. He's been doing it for years, and people still buying it.
The Kings have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
DeMar DeRozan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hunter's checked in for Sacramento. Boston also with the sub. Wall's checked in. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 1. Brown against Levine. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Celtics have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Sacramento making a switch here. Achua's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. A 3, Hunter. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown the pass to Tatum, and it's Wall at the elbow. Back to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Wall against Monk. Levine kicks to Achua. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by the Celtics. Queta's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
This is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Now here's Sabonis. Defense is right there. Pass to Hunter. Back to Sabonis. Here's Achua. Again, the miss by the Kings. Boston leading by 6. Brown outside. Here's Hauser. All with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hunter dishes to Monk. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. To end the cold streak. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes Levine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And to look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Tatum, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. DeRozan passes to Hunter. DeMar DeRozan on the wing, guarded by Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from DeRozan.
What a warrior this guy is. DeRozan showing how dangerous he is shooting even while under pressure.
Pass to Queta. The jump hook, and it's good on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And here is Hunter. Now Monk. They set the pick. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Tatum. Here's Queta. And he banks in the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Hunter. And it's blocked. Westbrook against Wall. Tatum on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And they double up DeRozan. He gets that one. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Pass to Tatum. It's good. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now, here's Hunter. There's the pick. For 3, Westbrook. Rebound, Boston.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Ball against DeRozan. Back to Tatum. Over Westbrook. Tatum no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Down low.
That mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Murray's checked in for Hunter. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pulls up, high post. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Tatum's got 38 points.
All the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. DeRozan for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here is Tatum. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Monk. Tatum no good. The Kings trail by 7. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Out to DeRozan. On the wing, Monk. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, number 42. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Malik Monk. And he's good on the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Count it from 12.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got 40 points.
How about the attitude Tatum has? I mean, if he has room to shoot, he is going to let it fly.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second
and some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the first one drops. Hunter's checked in for Murray. Both good from the line that time. Boston leading by 6. Here's Tatum. Pass to Queta. Here's Pritchard. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hunter. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Count that one. Walsh has got his first points of the game.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Queta.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Drills it from outside. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Sabonis' screen on Tatum. For 3, LaVine. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And there's the competitive fire of LaVine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on.
minutes. Both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. White finds Vucevic. Back to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum uses the glass to finish the layup. 42 points for Jason Tatum.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
DeRozan against Brown. There's Sabonis. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Levine with the rebound. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Kings. Shoots over White. Levine's shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And White kicks to Tatum. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Sacramento.
For your Kings, number 18, Russell Westbrook.
The Kings trail by 10. Outside, Levine. Screen by Sabonis. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. White the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. On that one, they were there. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Brown against DeRozan. Outside Tatum. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Westbrook.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Tatum with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Pritchard. No good that time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And stolen by Tatum. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his third foul so far.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
On defense, Sacramento trailing here by 8. Wide a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker.
Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. And it's DeRozan missing. Boston leading by 8. Brown outside. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's DeRozan. Murray the pass to Westbrook. Now Levine. White covering. Again the miss by the Kings. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
2 minutes.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Westbrook. And here's DeRozan. White covering. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from DeRozan.
Good boy. DeRozan, he is on it right now and has been all night.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
That's right, crowd. You're not. Corinthians team, get loud once again.
.135 left in the game. White finds Vucevic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's DeRozan. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Celtics leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 3 wins on the year now.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Now here's Sabonis. Levine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And checking out some numbers for Wendell Carter.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Desmond Bain is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte and Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Banchero, the screen. Here's Wagner. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Back to Ball. Down low. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Outside Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And he's good on the second.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
Now here's Ball. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land.
Shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Suggs against Ball. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Carter. On the wing, Suggs. Hounded by Ball. Suggs against Ball. Wagner outside. And Carroll with it. He's against Bridges. And it's Wagner missing. Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a three-point game. Yep, that one's good.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And you show us your best moves. Let's go. Nice drive. It's all good. Let's go!
of the top 5 teams in second chance scoring. I like the attitude of this team. They play hard, willing to do the dirty work down low.
And talking about how they've done protecting the ball, this is a team that makes you work defensively. They don't just throw it away. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Inside. Goes back up. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Magic leading by 3. Suggs surveys the D. Up top, Banchero. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Here's Suggs. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Brandon Miller.
Suggs is a capable shooter now. He requires a little extra attention.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
That's good from Suggs. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Suggs hits them both. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Now here's Bridges. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Banchero left side. Soft touch off the glass. Banchero's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Hornets trail by 9. Back to ball. To the middle to end the run. Orlando with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Now here's Suggs. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Carter from outside buries it from 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany. Splitting time in Euroball and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Let's look at the leaderboard and see which teams are making the most of their trips to the line in the second half of the season. In third, Charlotte.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Here's Miller, still without a bucket. To the paint, to snap the cold streak. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
It's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to ball from behind the arc. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wagner on the wing. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
The three from Ball. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And Caro outside. Bain against Miller. Wagner outside. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 11. Ball with it. Last game, 26 points for him. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bain. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Got a hand on it. Suggs against Ball. Pass to Miller for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ball against Suggs. Ball outside. Inside. Here's Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Bain against Miller. Outside Bain. Shoots over Miller. Bain, no good.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
He's checked by Carter. Back to Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
And that one falls for Ball. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. White comes in for Miller. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Black, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Stolen by Carter, and they're on the run. Bain, no good. Hornets trail by 9. Pass to White. Now Ball. Just 5 on the clock. The layup off target. Orlando leading by 9. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Bain. Banchero's got 12 points in the game. Charlotte's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside White. And there's the drive. Tipped. Pass to Diabate. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And it's Bain with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Outside White. To the inside. Wagner with a steal. From 12 feet. Here's Carter. And good. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Outside Bain. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Here's the 3. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Down by 15. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Pass to Bain. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Down low. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
The 3 from Ball. And that's not going to go. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Magic leading by 17. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner is out there with Wagner. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the 1. Now here's Miller. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Miami. Pass to Salah. Wagner against James. Over Wagner. James can't get it to go. Magic leading by 17. Here's Richardson. Wagner with it. Richardson finds Wagner. Batadze with a screen. Franz Wagner, that one's good. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
White, the pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Miller's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wagner. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Here's Black. No made baskets yet. Pass to Wagner. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
And they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line. Finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
Yeah, they come at you with a lot of weapons. Versatile, explosive. It's tough to get stops against these guys. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. And the Magic making a change here as well. Suggs is checked in. Now here's White, guarded closely. Pass to Miller, 3-pointer, knocks it down from distance. Miller's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Oh, a terrific swat. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to Orlando.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Here's Black. He's scoreless. A step back shot, and it's Wagner missing. Hornets trail by 15. Pass to White. Miller outside, jacks up a 3, and the Hornets another 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Miller. Back to White. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. That's good from White. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. And there's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
Low block shot. Counted. Diamante's got his first bucket in this one.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Back to Suggs. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. 5th, Orlando.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Shoots it from the high post. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 16 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
White against Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Clark, was seeing greater parity league-wide. But there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Wagner. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges passes to White. Miller outside. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Bane. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Ball passes to Bridges. Fires for three. Charlotte, no good that time either. Magic leading by 12. And here's Banchero. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Fearless drive by Banchero through contact.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Miller outside. Pulls up on the wing. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Wagner with a screen. Banchero driving hard. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Miller. Driving to the... Nice!
Oh, big finish! Miller bouncing with some flavor to the rack.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Suggs. 6 points for him. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, VA. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Ball. To the paint. Here's Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad. It's time for T-shirts.
Diamante's checked in for Miller. Latase's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. Magic leading by 10. Now Suggs. He's got 6. Black passes to Suggs. Here's Black. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Ball in the paint.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Up top, Banchero. Diamante grabs the board. Hornets trail by 10. This has got 8 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Back to Suggs. Banchero against Bridges. Banchero goes strong down low.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Suggs.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ball.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 11. Here's Banchero. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Miller outside. The 3 from Ball. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wagner. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
First one falls for him.
Wagner's a forward that just has a lot of ability. I mean, he does everything. He can score, rebound, and move well without the rock, too. His versatility, impressive.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Banchero. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Wagner against Ball. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wagner outside. Second chance effort. To the inside.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Brad, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And so now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Orlando Magic.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
You know, for Orlando, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Miller, the pass to Ball. They set the screen to the middle. Stolen by Carter. They push it up 4 on 3. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Bane.
And such a unique player. Bane is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
Ball passes to Miller. It's deflected.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Suggs. Inside, here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Now here's Ball. 14 points for him. Here's Miller. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Outside Bane. Suggs with a screen on Miller. Bane finds Carter. Now Banchero. The 3 is up. No good that time. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Ball against Suggs. Ball no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And Banchero gets it to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's Miller. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bain. Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. To the paint. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading by 12. Left side Carter. Back to Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on Miller. Up top Suggs. Guarded by Miller. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Bouncing big time for the alley-oop that time. Miller showing off his hop.
The three from Bain. Fires in the triple. Bain's got 9.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Two left feet here. Oh, that's nice. Bring those moves.
On the 2K leaderboard, a peek at the best shot-blocking team since the All-Star break. Charlotte in 5th.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
And here's Charlotte now. Orlando making their last shot. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 6.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Banchero outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
a full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And so he hits both.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Bridges outside. Ball outside. And there's the screen. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside Bain. Over Miller. Bain, no good.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Miller finds Bridges. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
First personal foul.
That one on Banchero.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Good on both. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about the defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at the Magic.